Hello, Gemini. It's Nas, the Tarot Snob, and I'm back with another weekly tarot scope for the week of November 29th, 2020. For some reason, I was going to say July. So, you know what that means? That means that somebody is thinking about somebody born in July. You're thinking about a Cancer or you're thinking about a Leo. Okay, Gemini, this reading is going to be for those of you that have a special somebody on your mind. It's going to be your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, your lover, your friend, your crush, your homie, the person you're dating. You cannot get off your mind. The person you're dating, you got no darn business dating. This reading is for them. Okay, make sure that you follow me on Instagram. Gypsy_hustle. I do free readings every Friday in my stories. You don't want to miss that. And then tarotsnob@gmail.com is how you can reach out to me and book your reading if you need to. I'll send you the times that I have available as well as the rates. And then also make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like the video. It does help other Geminis like yourself get a hold of me. Gemini, let's go ahead and get started. Okay? For the week of November 29th. Is that right? I feel like I still said the wrong date. Even though I was thinking July, I still feel like the wrong November date came out for some reason. So this is going to be for, again, the last week of the November month for 2020. Okay? Let's go ahead and take that one. Also, a good friend of mine born on June 7th. Shout out to her. She told me that this reading doesn't apply to her love life, but she applies it to her career, and it makes sense for her. So it's Gemini's energy. However you see fit. If you apply it to your career, that's fine. If it's not your sun, maybe your Gemini moon, that works as well. So just use it as it applies, okay? We will take that one because that one came out. That one does not work. Let's see here. That does not work either. My shuffling every week is getting more raggedy because my deck is... I need to replace this deck. I know I say every week, and I say every week I'm going to get a new deck, but I just can't seem to part ways. Like, I have several decks. I have so many, but this is the one. Like, this is my best friend. This is my lover. I love this deck. I can't seem to part ways with it. Okay, so Gemini, what's going on with you? I feel like somebody is going to give you something soon. Somebody wants to give you something. Somebody wants to give you more. Maybe you want to give somebody more, but I feel like you guys keep bumping heads. So I feel like maybe you just started something new. A couple of things I'm seeing here. I feel like somebody just started a new relationship with somebody, or somebody is here because the relationship with this person is fairly new and you want to see where it's going. But I feel like even though this relationship is new, you're already having fights with this person. You're already starting to bump heads. This relationship is not going in the direction that you thought it would. You know, if this isn't a new person, I still feel like maybe you are in a relationship with somebody that you're arguing with all the time and not getting along with. This star shows me that you've been hopeful about this person, and you even tried some new things. You even tried to change the energy between you and this person, but for some reason you are still not getting along and you're still bumping heads. Like, and I feel like it's not what you expected. Like I said, I feel like this just kind of came out of nowhere. Like this sense of, like, where did this come from? Like, you changed suddenly, or this person changed. You guys were doing fine. You guys were getting along, but then you started arguing so much. And you're like, what's wrong? What happened? What's so different with them? And even though I'm trying to make this work and I'm doing new things for the relationship and I'm showing this person that I'm really interested in them, I'm still, you know, I feel like you're still bumping heads and there's still a lot of tension between you and this person. But I also, at the same time, for some reason, I feel like they want to give you something. Are you talking with this person about moving, or like I'm seeing them like I want to do this for this person, but they won't let me. Like they want to give you, it could be something physical, like they really want to hand you something. I'm seeing that too, but I'm also feeling like they want to give you maybe the love you deserve, or they want to give you more attention or more time. They want to do more, but for some reason they feel like you won't let them. They feel like you're rejecting them, you know. And I don't know if you see it, like, but this is, and we're going to ask how they feel in just 1 second, but I'm just getting the idea of them saying here. It could be with their emotions. It could just be them trying to give you gifts. It could just be something and you're rejecting it. You're not taking it. I really am getting the sense that they want to build something with you. I'm really getting that, but I feel like it's you. Like you're not seeing it, you're not getting it, you're not understanding it. You are causing this tension, or at least they think that you're causing this tension. Or again, this could just be, use it as it applies, switch the roles as needed. This could definitely be you trying to give this person more. Like I said, I did get the star, so I do feel like you're trying something new, but this could definitely be you trying to give, and give, but they're not seeing it. It's just totally bouncing off of them. But that's the immediate energy that I'm getting this week, is that somebody is trying to make it work and the other person is not seeing it. Somebody wants to give more, but they feel like they're being rejected. Every time they try and give, they're not getting what they want out of the relationship. And so that's causing this distance between you and this person. You're driving a wedge between them, or maybe they're driving some kind of wedge, but I'm definitely seeing some distance, and I'm feeling like a lot of days are feeling like this. Like somebody is alone. Somebody is feeling like not lonely, just like I told my Aries, there's not a sense of being lonely, but I do feel like you feel like you're alone. And it could just be like you're alone in the relationship. You're the only one that's working. You're the only one that's putting forth that effort, to make this happen. I feel like it's just, you're feeling like I'm alone in this. Like, why am I the one that's doing all the work? So that's the vibe that I'm getting from my Geminis. Let's see, how they're feeling about you. Okay, this is how they feel about you, the relationship, what's going on with the relationship. If you guys had a fight, this is how they feel about the fight. Like this is just their feelings now. Okay, or if the roles need to be reversed, this is your feelings, depending on how you're looking at it. Okay, Geminis, that is not working. It's not working. We'll take that one. I promise to get a new deck before the new year. I just didn't want to buy one in 2020. I didn't want a new, I don't know what that is. I didn't want a new deck. I wanted to just wait until the new year. I wanted to do all things new in the next year. I just didn't want to, have a purchase date for a deck in 2020. That's just what I didn't want to do. All right, so how they feel about you. The feelings here don't look strong. Like the feelings here look like, and this is how they're feeling about you right now. I'm still seeing them trying to give you something, though. I'm seeing a picture of them holding their hand out. I'm still getting a big sense of they want something from you, or they want to add more to the relationship, but they feel rejected. Right now, their feelings don't feel, I don't feel like there's a strong sense of I've got to have this person. Like, I do feel like they do feel tired by you, and they feel drained by you, and like you possibly could be too much. You could be a little overwhelming at times, but you're a Gemini, so of course you can be that way. But I feel like this is them saying, hey, I've tried to do these things for you. I tried to be what you wanted me to be, but I got rejected, or even all the things that I tried, it still wasn't enough. It still wasn't good enough for you. So I feel like this is kind of how they're feeling a little bit. And so because you've brushed them off, or because you've scared them away, or because you were too pushy, or something about you that made them say, hey, I'm not enough for this person, or this person stressed me out, whatever the reason is. I feel like right now their feelings are not as strong as they used to be. Like if I'm asking, hey, how do they feel about this person? These cards to me just look like, it just looks like blah. It looks like I tried, I wanted something with this person, but, and I got the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a love card. He's a romantic person, I would say. It's a romantic card, but I feel like those things, I don't know, like I don't feel passion from this person, when they think about you. I feel like they possibly think of a headache sometimes when they think about you. They feel tired even thinking about you. They feel drained or exhausted. The Six of Cups always comes up for my Geminis from week to week. Something about this card, if you want to do a little research on it, go ahead. For me, it represents, getting in a nostalgic type phase where they just, you know, maybe this person is thinking about you all the time. They think about the good days between you and them. This card can also represent you seeing somebody that's younger than you. It could also represent the relationship is very, very old. This is a childhood friend, somebody you've known for a while. Or it could represent that this relationship is very fresh. This could be somebody you just met and the relationship is still young. So this card can represent several things. Because it's coming up week to week, I would say, Gemini, look it up and use it as it applies to your life, because it's meant for me to stop and discuss this card with y'all, because again, it always comes up. It definitely does. This and other cards as well, but this one for sure. But yeah, basically not even digging too deep into this, but just going off what I'm feeling when I look at this. This person does like you, but this person felt like they've tried everything and they're not sure whether or not the relationship with you is going to work. And I think that you tire them out and overwhelm them with talks about the relationship, or maybe you're the what are we doing type or what's next type. Like, I feel like that kind of gets under their skin a little bit. And again, they feel like they've tried and nothing is working with you, or they just can't give you what it is that you need, is what I'm getting. And then even on your end, you feel like there's tension as well. I feel like you try some new things and you're like, hey, I'm not getting what I want from this person. So you guys both are feeling almost the same, that you both can't make the other person happy, or that you both aren't getting the results that you're, the results that you want from all the work that you're putting in. If that makes sense. Let's go ahead and see how they're feeling. No, we already did that. Let's see how things are going to happen between you and this person this week, next week, going into December, which is actually next week. Wow. Let's see here. And we will take that one. Gemini. Ooh. I'm going to take all these. I'm going to pull all these over. This is a big fat deck that just... a big fat deck. A big, Jesus, this was big and it fell out, and I'm going to flip them all over. Jesus Christ. All right. So this is what's next between you and this person. Not mad at it. I got the Chariot. Chariot represents love and triumph and success. The High Priestess represents lack of communication, so it's possible that you guys do not talk a lot, but you will begin to talk more. The Queen of Cups is a domestic type card. She's romantic too, but she's more like taking care of home and business and being a nurturing type person. So putting these together with the Four of Wands as well, and this is why you guys are Geminis, because you're hot and you're cold. Your readings are usually hot and cold too. I actually think that you guys are going to have a good next week. Like, whatever is happening right now, whatever fussing and fighting is going on that I just read, this is going to be the up part. You know how that roller coaster and stuff, the hot and cold. This is going to be the hot part. This is going to be the up part. So next week, I think that you and this person will get along. If you're thinking about reaching out to them, I think next week is going to be okay. If, they reach out to you and you're, should I call them back, or should I answer this call or answer this text? I feel like you possibly will, and I feel like the energy is going to be okay for you guys to have a good week this week, next week, whatever. Doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are going to be together forever. Doesn't necessarily mean that you guys won't fight any in December. Of course, we'll look into that next week. But I do feel like the energy coming up in the next 2 weeks is going to be good. I feel like you and this person will get along very well. You guys drive each other crazy, but again, this next week, you guys will be happy together. You guys will be in love. You guys will have those good feelings, those good days is going to be coming up next week, and then the week after next. Okay. Thank you so much to my Geminis for stopping by. Again, tarotsnob@gmail.com is how you can book a reading with me. Gypsy_hustle is where you can find me on Instagram. Free readings every Friday in my story, but please make sure you're following the account to receive that. And then also share this video with other Geminis like yourself. Like the video because it helps other Geminis get a hold of me. And then subscribe to the channel. That will help me out so much as well. I do Gemini readings every single week. Okay. Thank you so much. Remember, if this reading made sense to you and it resonates, I promise to get a new deck very soon. If this reading made sense, say girl hi. If it didn't, Gemini, I'm not mad. Thank you again for stopping by. But say girl bye.